Good morning, Simon Winter is my name. I'm the Principal of Raine and Horne Corporate Business Sales. Today I want to talk to you about capital gains tax. The only way that you will be guaranteed of not paying any capital gains tax on the sale of a business is if you have owned it since before September 20th, 1984. When you own a business or any asset for that matter, you can get a 50% discount if you own that business for longer, or that asset for longer than 12 months. That discount is available to individuals, partnerships, and some trustee may be an individual as opposed to a company. The major concession that you will get as a business owner if you're selling your business is if the asset of that business or the value of that business is worth less than $6 million, it has a turnover of less than $2 million, you have owned it for longer than 12 months. That is available again to individuals, partnerships and a variety of trusts. It's also available to affiliates of the operation. And an affiliate is a company where you have control and direction of that company. So that means that you need to own at least 50% of that company. There are some other exemptions to that, but I won't go into that today. If you own a business for more than 15 years, you'll get an exemption from capital gains tax if you're over 55 and want to retire. The next concession that you are entitled to is if you own a business and you've had it for more than 12 months and you own it in that description that I've just gone through, individual, partnership, trust and so on, then you're entitled to a 50% reduction. Now that is over and above the 50% that you received earlier, so that would take the capital gains tax now to 25% of the gain. There's also a retirement exemption. If you are over 55 and wish to retire, there is an exemption from capital gains tax of $500,000. Now that's a lifetime exemption, so you can do it a number of times, but only up to a maximum of $500,000. If you're under 55 and want to retire and there is a capital gains tax, you would need to pay the value of the gain into a superannuation fund, and that would then give you an exemption until you are 55 years of age. The final concession that you can get is a rollover tax exemption. If you've owned that business for over 12 months and you choose to sell it, you can defer the capital gains tax for a maximum of 2 years. That enables you to then go into another venture and roll that gain into that venture, and you can continue to do that until you're 55 years of age, and then there is no longer a need to pay capital gains tax. I hope you found this video informative and you can get something out of it. If you need more detail, you may need to speak to your accountant, but in broad principles, if you conduct your affairs properly and you set your structure up correctly, capital gains tax should not be an issue for anybody in small business. You'll find my details at the end of this video. If you'd like to talk to me, I would be very happy to have a discussion.